Assalamu alaikum everyone. This is Sumaya Yaiwali, student at Rehan AI Teachers Training Institute Batch 21. And I'm really excited to hear discussing a topic that affects all of us in our daily lives. How to find balance in a digital world. In this fast changing era where technology is a constant part of our routine, learning how to manage it wisely has become more important than ever. We are living in a digital age where screens are everywhere. Smartphones, laptops, tablets, and social media platforms have become deeply integrated into our lives. While technology has made communication easier, learning more accessible, and opportunities limitless, it has also brought challenges such as distraction, reduced focus, mental fatigue, and less real-world interaction. Finding balance in digital world does not mean avoiding technology completely. Instead, it means using technology in a mindful and healthy way. It is about setting boundaries, managing screen time, prioritizing real-life relationships, and taking care of our mental and emotional well-being. Digital balance helps us stay focused and productive, maintain strong real-life connections, improve mental health, and reduce stress. Use time more effectively. The goal is not to disconnect from digital world, but to ensure that we control technology, not let technology control us. Let's discuss this topic with ChatGPT. ChatGPT, I have questions about how to find balance in a digital world.
Of course, I'm really glad you're interested in that topic. It's such a big one these days. What kind of aspects are you thinking about, like balancing productivity and personal time, or maybe managing digital distractions?
What does digital balance mean?
That's a great place to start. Digital balance basically means finding a healthy relationship with technology. So it's about making sure you're using digital tools in a way that supports your well being, like staying productive, staying connected, but also not letting screens overwhelm your life or take away from real world experiences.
Why is digital balance important today?
It's really crucial today because we're constantly surrounded by screens, whether it's for work, social media, or just entertainment. Without balance, it can lead to burnout, stress, and even affect our sleep and mental health. Digital balance just helps us stay grounded and ensure tech serves us, not the other way around.
How does excessive screen time impact us?
Yeah, excessive screen time can have a bunch of effects. It can mess with your sleep, cause eye strain, and even reduce your focus or productivity. Plus, it can sometimes isolate us from real life interactions or just leave us feeling mentally drained.
Hmm. What is the first step to find balance?
I'd say the first step is awareness. Just take some time to notice how much you're on your devices, what you're using them for, and how you feel afterward. Once you have a sense of that, you can set small boundaries like scheduling tech free times or taking regular breaks.
Right, ChatGPT, how can we reduce screen time?
Yeah, there are a few practical steps you can take. You could set daily time limits for certain apps, schedule breaks using a timer, or keep your phone away from your bedside at night. Even simple habits like reading a book before bed or having tech free zones at home can really help.
Why are breaks from screens important?
Breaks are so important because they give your eyes and brain a rest. When we stay glued to screens, we often end up feeling fatigued, less focused, or even get headaches. Regular breaks help us recharge, stay sharp, and keep a healthier balance overall.
Right, ChatGPT, what is digital detox? I want long answer and detailed answer.
Absolutely. A digital detox is a deliberate period where you step away from digital devices like your phone, computer, or tablet to reduce stress and reconnect with the real world. It's often structured like a set number of hours or days, and it helps break the cycle of constant connectivity. People often use this time to engage in offline hobbies, spend time with loved ones, or simply reflect. In doing so, a digital detox can improve mental clarity, boost creativity, and help you feel more present in everyday life.
Right. ChatGPT, how does social media affect balance?
Yeah, social media can really be a double edged sword. On one hand, it connects us, keeps us informed, and gives us a sense of community. But on the other hand, it can fuel comparison, anxiety, and even a sense of being always on. So if we're not careful, it can really impact our balance, self esteem, and mental health.
What role does discipline play in digital balance?
Discipline is really key because it's what helps you stick to your boundaries. Without discipline, it's easy to fall back into old habits like endlessly scrolling or checking notifications. But when you have self discipline, you can make intentional choices like setting specific times to unplug or being mindful about what apps you use. It keeps you on track and makes balance more sustainable.
Right. How can students maintain digital balance?
That's a really good question. Students can maintain digital balance by setting clear study schedules, using apps that limit distractions, and building in offline activities like exercise or hobbies. They can also keep their devices out of the bedroom to avoid late night scrolling and regularly check in with themselves to see if their digital habits are serving them well.
Right, ChatGPT, what are signs of digital overload?
Yeah, some common signs of digital overload include feeling anxious or irritable after too much screen time, having trouble sleeping, experiencing eye strain or headaches, or feeling less motivated or productive. If you notice these signs, it's often a cue to slow down, take a break, and reassess your digital habits.
We saw lack of focus in children nowadays. How can we overcome that?
Yeah, that's definitely a big challenge. One way to help is by setting consistent routines, like having tech free times for homework or play. Also, breaks with physical activity, like short walks or stretching, can really boost focus. And parents or teachers can also model balanced screen use so kids learn those habits early on.
Right, ChatGPT, how can we stay productive in a digital world?
Yeah, staying productive really comes down to intentional habits. You can set specific goals, use focus tools like timers or apps that block distractions, and prioritize tasks so you tackle the most important things first. And also, don't forget to build in breaks to recharge, then you can stay sharp and avoid burnout.
Right. Why is real life interaction important?
Real life interaction is so vital because it helps us build deeper emotional connections, practice social skills, and feel truly present. It supports empathy, reduces loneliness, and just gives us a sense of belonging that screens can't really replace.
How can families promote digital balance?
Families can promote digital balance by creating shared roles like no devices at the dinner table or having tech free family time. They can also set good examples by modeling balance use themselves, like reading a book or going for a walk. And importantly, they can encourage open conversations about how tech is impacting them so everyone feels heard and supported.
Okay, ChatGPT, what is a healthy digital habit?
A healthy digital habit is all about intentional, balanced use. That could mean setting daily screen time limits, using technology purposefully, like for learning or connecting, and balancing it with offline activities. It's about being mindful so tech supports your goals, not hijacks your time.
Hmm. How does sleep relate to digital usage?
Yeah, there's a strong connection. Using screens, especially before bed, can suppress melatonin, which makes it harder to fall asleep. So if we reduce screen time in the evening, we often sleep better, wake up refreshed, and feel balanced overall.
Hmm. How can we protect our mental health online?
That's a really important point. We can protect our mental health online by curating what we consume, following positive accounts, limiting doom scrolling, and setting boundaries like not checking emails or social media late at night. Also, taking breaks from screens and staying connected with trusted friends or offline activities can help keep us grounded.
ChatGPT, what is the biggest challenge in digital balance?
I think one of the biggest challenges is that technology is so deeply integrated into everything we do work, school, social life. So it's really hard to unplug without feeling like you're missing out or falling behind. Finding balance is tough because it requires constant adjustment and self awareness in a tech world.
Last question, what is the ultimate goal of digital balance?
Yeah, the ultimate goal is really to use technology in a way that enriches our lives without letting it control us. It's about staying present, maintaining our well being, and making sure we have a healthy, intentional relationship with technology. So it serves us, not the other way around.
This is it, ChatGPT. As we come to the end of this wonderful discussion, we understand that technology is a powerful tool, but like all tools, it must be used wisely. Finding balance in a digital world is not about giving up technology, but about creating harmony between our online and offline lives. Thank you so much, ChatGPT, for sharing such wonderful things with us.
You're so welcome. I really enjoyed this conversation, and I think you summed it up perfectly. If you ever want to dive deeper into any of these topics, I'm here for it. Take care.
Thank you once again. Everyone there, let us take control of our time, protect our mental well being, and build stronger real world connections. Because in the end, a balanced life is a happy and successful life. Thank you so much for being there. Stay mindful, stay balanced, and keep growing. This is Sumaya signing off.